Hello guys, welcome back to another episode review of Eastenders for 17th of October 2022. Great start. Jack had Denzel slammed against the wall because he thought he slept with his daughter. Denzel didn't. Denzel told Amy that he's willing to take his time and he's better as well. So I think that's why Denzel got probably more upset, and obviously everyone like Howard, Kim, and Denise all kind of shocked about Jack's behaviour. Obviously Denzel's only 14. He kind of assaulted a 14-year-old, even though when he didn't do anything. Yeah, it's a very tricky situation with Jack as well, but he could have acted a bit more calm-mannered. Yeah, and in Jack's defence, Amy's under 16. She doesn't have a choice yet because it's illegal if they were to do anything. So I can see where Jack's coming from, but he should not behave like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Especially with a 14-year-old child, kind of, grabbing him by the collar and you pushing him against the wall. Sorry, but that's not on. Yeah, it's difficult. It's a very difficult situation. Don't know what that must feel like for the parents, for witnessing your children to kind of go through relationships at school, not knowing what they getting up to. I don't know if this is the new norm for children in school now, but possibly in my time when I was in school 15 years ago, I would have imagined that this would happen like in year 9, year 10, around the GCSE time, that people will start having relationships and whatnot. Definitely not year 7, year 8. I don't know, maybe times are changing. Maybe we'll yeah, it's very tricky and very sensitive. EastEnders have been showing a very, I think, crucial part, because this is probably what's happening in real life, but we just don't know about it because we know. So yeah, I think Jack also going to the bar, the Albert, to have a drink by himself. Then obviously Sam joined him. Sam's like, you can tell straight away Sam was gonna come on to him by complimenting him and Roxy. I think she said something about Roxy. I kind of forgot, but obviously he took a shine to that. She kind of knew exactly how to push the correct buttons with Jack. And then they were dancing. I find their dance very funny and kind of ridiculous as well. And then obviously she came on to him in the square. Someone had it in video, but I don't know, it must be one of the kids or possibly even one of the foxes. But yeah, could be even Kim, because she's quite handy with a camera. Well, that's not going to go down well for Jack and Denise. That little picture of Sam trying to come on to him, even though he pushed her off. Yeah, it's a mess. I mean, and then obviously Amy kind of, she's going to report to Jack's boss about obviously him kind of assaulting a 14-year-old. Yeah, she probably did the right thing, but I don't know. She's obviously her own dad. She's trying to protect her, and obviously now she's shouting at him as well. It's a bit of a mess for the Browning household. Let's just put it like that. I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong, but it's a very tricky situation that probably not many people would know how to react and deal with, regardless of which side you're on. I'm talking about the characters, which side the characters are on. So if you're the parent or the child, I don't know, is there a right and wrong? Yeah, but obviously certainly from the grown-ups, shouldn't behave like that. We're gonna move on. Talk about this whole situation between Jay and Lola. Yeah, Lexi's been through a lot. Lola, what I don't understand is that Lola's trying to protect Lexi, but she's seen enough drama from the Mitchells, so I don't understand what Lola's trying to do here with Jay. I mean, Jay's a pretty safe character, has almost a clean record. If anything, he was dragged into the past, probably not his fault. So not really sure what Lola's trying to do there. I really don't, because Lexi has seen too much of the Mitchell drama, so I don't understand what Jay's gonna do by her telling Lexi that obviously Lola and Jay are together. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a bit pointless, but obviously sad news, because obviously I've seen some rumours that Daniel Harold, Lola, is leaving EastEnders. and they're gonna do and the storyline that is gonna be quite sad, to be honest. So I just feel like they wasted her character. She was a great actress, but just never really have given her much storylines. And she was always just like an extra for the Mitchells. Just a waste of talent, really. So I don't understand what EastEnders have done there. Yeah, same goes for Jay. Yeah, I mean, ever since that storyline, I think her name was Star, where Jay was tricked to seeing an underage girl. He never got any more storylines after that, I believe. Yeah, I think EastEnders are not given the screen time to these certain characters that really deserve it. I think that is it for today's episode. It's a wrap. Oh yeah, I found the interaction between Patrick and Zach quite funny, and obviously that was a great scene. Both good actors. So I think more funny scenes like that, where it just lightens the atmosphere of other dramas, I think is actually quite great. Anyway, let me know what you thought of today's episode, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.